What's happening, guys? RWHD here with a new FIFA 13 Ultimate Team video, and today, guys, I'm bringing you a player review on the international man of the match, MOTM Pitroipa, the Stade Rennais. Usually a winger. He's been playing, more central in the African Cup of Nations for Burkina Faso. I mean, Burkina Faso being the surprise package in this African Cup of Nations, and Pitroipa's performance the other night merited him this international man of the match card. As you can see, guys, he's 5'9", and immediately the first attribute that stands out is his 93 pace. He is a really quick, agile player, guys, and I mean, obviously he's been changed to a centre-attack midfielder, but I've opted to play him as a striker because I think that's the best position for him. Obviously, you want to get the best out of his pace in a centre-attack midfield role. I don't think you'd see that. Maybe in a 4-2-3-1 or a 4-2-2-2, but I think his best position is probably a striker. He's got 4-star skill moves, 80,000 coins. That will drop, guys. I mean, the more and more Pitroipas that get released onto the market, obviously his price will drop. But I mean, that pretty much sums up Pitroipa's card. We're going to have a look at his in-game stats now, and we'll talk about them in a bit more detail. Okay, guys, so now we're on to man of the match Pitroipa's in-game stats. Now, I know it says he's a left wing up there, but I mean, obviously, I have the man of the match card. This is his attributes, guys. I mean, I'm going to pick out the key ones that I think are obviously important, because I'm going to play him in a striker role, so I'm picking out the attributes that I feel are important as a striker. 77 ball control, pretty decent for a quick player. 86 dribbling, obviously, is quite key. 75 finishing. His heading's obviously not the best, but I mean, you can't really expect much of him. He's not that type of player. He's not a sort of target man player. 61 long shots. That is not the best. You want your striker to be able to hit the ball from long range, so that's not too great. 79 shot passing, you want him to be able to link up with his wingers, so that's pretty decent. 83 shot power, that is quite nice, and I mean, 64 volleys, not the best, but that's half decent. But I mean, the real reason you buy this player isn't for the skill attributes, it's for his physical attributes, and there you go, guys. 94 acceleration, 87 agility, 94 sprint speed. I mean, those are the three that I think are really going to be Pitroipa's sort of best attributes on this card, obviously, because his pace is his main attribute, guys. But I mean, that pretty much sums up the in-game stats. So we'll go on to the gameplay, and I'll give you my real opinion on Pitroipa, guys, as how I felt he played. Okay, guys, so now we're on to the gameplay, and I'm just going to let the goals run in the background. I'll talk about them in a wee bit of detail in a bit, but there's a nice wee skill run from Pitroipa. But I didn't really mention in the in-game stats, guys, he's got a high attacking work rate and a low defensive work rate, which is great for an attack-minded player, because that sort of pushes them on a bit, to make more runs and get in behind the defence. Personally, Pitroipa as a striker, he was a bit inconsistent. He got in behind, he did, he scored a good couple of goals for me. He scored 9 goals in 6 games. He is a very good player, guys, but I mean, if you're playing him up front, you cannot solely rely on him to finish every time, because he is a bit inconsistent when it comes to finishing. But guys, he's a fantastic player. If you play counter-attacking football in Ultimate Team, this guy is just, he's the perfect striker in my eyes for anybody that plays counter-attacking football in this game, because I mean, the amount of times he sits on the shoulder of the last defender and he can just ping the ball over the top, and he beats anybody for pace, guys. And I mean, I know I've seen his strength in the in-game stats was abysmal, but I didn't really notice him getting shoved off the ball that much, probably because players weren't really within his reach the majority of the time, because he paces past them. He does have blistering pace, guys, so I can't really stress that enough. But I mean, he's not a bad finisher, guys. I mean, his long shots are average, but when he gets in the box, he knows where the back of the net is. But like I say, he was a bit inconsistent. But overall, guys, I was very pleased with man of the match Pitroipa. I thought he was a very good buy. Obviously, he is 80,000 coins, so it is quite a steep price to pay, but no, I did think he was a very good player. Negatives about him are, like I say, I've probably stressed this enough so far, but he is a bit inconsistent when he gets an on goal, and also his passing is a bit poor. I know if you're going to play him striker, that's not really going to be the most of your worries about him, but I mean, his passing isn't the best. Where do I think you should play him? I don't know, guys, it's a tough one. If you played him in a 4-2-2-2 or a 4-2-3-1, he'd probably be an absolute beast, just trotting down either the flanks as sort of the left centre-attack mid or the right centre-attack mid. But I mean, as a striker, there's times where you think to yourself, this guy is unbelievable, and then there's times you get a wee frustrated at him because he doesn't finish. But obviously, if you're going to play him in centre-attack midfield, guys, don't play him in a central role, because he will just go to waste. So definitely play him as a left-attack mid or a right-attack mid. And if you're going to play him as a striker, then I think definitely play him up front on his own. because I mean, there's times where the ball gets played into him and he does tend to get shrugged off by the defender, and if you play him as the main striker, he'll hopefully sit on the shoulder of the last defender and get in behind. But yeah guys, wait for this guy's price to drop. He is a very good player. 80,000 coins is a bit steep. Hopefully he'll drop down to about 50,000 coins for you guys, and you'll be able to purchase him at a cheaper price, because I think you'll get more value for coins if you do that. But yeah, thanks for watching guys. You know, definitely go out there and try Man of the Match Pitroipa when his price goes down. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to the channel. It really does help me. And follow me on Twitter. Adios guys, see you later.